I support fully programs to encourage people and even incentivize them towards physical activity and improving their own personal health. There's two main reasons for this. The first reason being that very similar to incentivizing people to eat healthy and not eat junk food and garbage food, and the effect that that has on reducing the strain on the healthcare system because people are in better physical shape. Giving people the tools and incentivizing them to be personally physically active also significantly reduces the strain on the healthcare system, both mental health and physical body health. There's overwhelming research out there that suggests that people that are in better physical shape and exercise regularly have fewer physical health problems, and they also have fewer emotional health problems. There's less of an issue with depression with people that exercise on a regular basis. So for this reason, I support government programs to help build public gyms, public gymnasiums, help with the creation of funding sports and athletics leagues. That's a huge thing. If there's a kid out there that can't play hockey because he can't afford the pads and can't afford and his parents don't have the money for the seasonal whatever fee that their league has, that should be something that the government takes care of and helps with that. And in the case of people that are living on the social safety net, the people who we are providing housing for and we are providing food for and the basic necessities of life, in the case of those people, I very much encourage the idea of incentivizing their exercise. So maybe it means you go to a public gym, twice a week, or 2 or 3 times a week. Maybe you get $10 in your pocket if you're on a social program, just simply for going to the gym and running a 6K. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, well, why should I be, paying people on the system? Why should I be giving them money to go to a gym and to exercise? Like, why should I have to cover that cost? A lot of these people, a lot of the reasons that they are inactive is because of their depression. And it becomes a loop, it becomes a cycle. You get depressed, you don't want to do anything, and because you don't do anything, therefore you are depressed. And a lot of people that are in these types of situations where they're dependent on the state, a big issue with them is never having been taught the value of delaying gratification. When you're that poor, your brain is only ever really thinking about the next week ahead or the next 2 weeks ahead and how to survive that. You're not thinking about, how much better you'll feel after 3 months of exercising 3 times a week. You're not going to be thinking about that. You're going to be stuck in the mindset of, how do I survive? How do I get by? What can I do that? So you're never going to see the benefits of the exercise. These people, they're sad, they're depressed. They're not going to see the benefits of the exercise because they just can't simply get going on it. So how do you get them exercising? Well, use the principle that they work on, which is instant gratification, even if it is just a small amount, that might be enough to tip the scale and tip the balance and get them in the habit of doing it, so that then they start doing it for themselves, not just for the small incentive of, you know, a $10 for running a 5K in a publicly funded gym. Look, here's the thing. You know, if you say, I don't want to have to give money to these people that are on the system so that they can exercise, I would say to you, you already are giving them money. Okay? Your tax dollars are already being put towards them and given to people in in a compromised situation. You're already spending your money on them. So if you're going to have to contribute money and resources towards keeping these people alive and safe and healthy, you might as well use those money and resources as a leverage or a little bit of a prod to encourage them to develop habits that are going to be beneficial for themselves, and the end result of these habits being beneficial for them is that they're beneficial for society, because they lower the cost of healthcare and get people off of welfare, and improves their self-esteem, it improves their energy levels and their focus and all these things. So the benefits, the comparatively nominal cost of giving a person on being supported by the system a small amount of money just to go to a gym and actually show and be able to prove that they did exercise. The cost is so small in comparison to the potential benefits of improving the state of mind and physical and mental well-being of people on the system, and then maybe they can get off the system.